Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my Facts and Glitches series about Fallout 4, where I showcase things I've learned about the game you probably didn't know. If you have anything funny or interesting that fits the series, leave a comment below and maybe it will make it into a future episode. I hope you enjoy. A core mechanic of the game is looting junk to build up your settlements or just a big base for you and your favorite companion. But if you reach your carry capacity while on a looting journey and your companion's inventory is also filled up, here's a trick that will give you a virtually unlimited carry capacity. Just drop a heavy item from your inventory and command your companion to pick it up.
Hey, get that.
Your companion will pick it up even if it exceeds your companion's maximum carry capacity. If you're in need of a few mini nukes, go to the wreck of the USS Riptide located below the bridge between Hangman's Alley and the CIT ruins. There is a mini nuke at the front of the boat, and if you fast travel away and back, it will often respawn. There's also a respawning mini nuke at the amphitheater, but sometimes it takes a few in-game days till the nukes respawn. North of the Malden Middle School you can find a moon monkey. But be prepared to pick it up, because if you do so, there will spawn a super mutant Behemoth and attack you. Maybe he wants a stuffed animal back. If you talk to Abbott, the guy who paints the wall in Diamond City, he will give you the quest Painting the Town, in which you are tasked to go to the hardware town to get more paint for him to continue his work.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town.
Bingo.
Inside you will find cans with yellow and blue paint and a workbench where you can mix these two together to get green paint. Abbott will be pleased when you use the green paint, but not so happy if you use the wrong color.
You're back. You find that paint?
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Blue? You know what you're doing there? The wall ain't blue.
I think it'll look good.
Well, let's hope so.
After a few days, parts of the wall will be painted in the color of your choice, and even the Diamond City guards will comment on it. Unfortunately, you can't use red paint added with the Far Harbor DLC, nor the blood can. Near the Corviga assembly plant there's a small graveyard, where a raider is kneeling in front of one of the graves. Maybe he is grieving over a raider friend he lost. If you go too close to him, he will stand up and attack you.
What the?
If you have the Automatron DLC, you can build all kinds of robots. But when assigned to a guard post or a barricade for protecting your settlements, they will sometimes shrink down to a smaller size to fit at the assigned place. This is just a visual glitch and they will grow back to their original size when they leave the guard post or barricade again. After the death of Father, there will be a memorial to him in the atrium of the Institute in front of the Robotics Division.
Goodbye, Sean.
There is a house in the Far Harbor DLC where you will find 2 dead synth refugees. The interesting part of that discovery is they look a lot like the first character presets for Nora and Nate. This could just be a coincidence, or there is a mysterious story behind it that no one figured out yet. Shooting a dismembered leg of a ghoul causes damage to the ghoul. Animation trigger points are invisible points in the game that can be used by NPCs to trigger an animation. For example, benches in churches have a trigger point that, when used by an NPC, starts a sitting down and praying animation. There are a few special animation trigger points used for specific moments and quests, but some of these trigger points are always there, even outside the quest they are part of, and can lead to very strange and out-of-character moments. For example, in Green Tech Genetics, in the room you met the Corsa, there is an animation trigger point used by a gunner to chill on the floor. If you bring a human-like companion with you and wait long enough, your companion will use this trigger point. Here you can see that even a cool synth detective like Nick Valentine sometimes needs some rest. Or even after her companion quest, where she will overcome her drug addiction, here in the drug den, Kate will happily start huffing one jet after another. And did you know that Deacon is such an admirer of the Brotherhood of Steel that he will stand at attention for Elder Maxson on the Pridwin's command deck?
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
And finally, at the listening post Bravo is an animation trigger point usually used by Paladin Dance for his execution in the quest Blind Betrayal, but Piper is probably kneeling down like that for a different reason. Hey, no king shaming. Thanks to Pyman1607, who commented on my last video about more out of bounds I didn't know of, I can present you 2 more. One is near the Shamrock Tap House. Go up these stairs to the walking path and jump onto this windowsill and step through the wall next to it. And the developer who put this house together made even more mistakes. On the other side of the roof is another wall with no collision, and on the corner of the building you can see out of bounds into the building. And the other out of bound works with help of the buildable area in Hangman's Alley. There is a small gap between 2 buildings there, where you can aim through to build a chair on the other side. After that, leave the build mode and activate the chair through the gap, and you will find yourself out of bounds sitting on the chair. Thank you very much for your attention. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more Fallout 4 content. Till next time, have a nice day.